Paalala, ang kwentong inyong mapapakinggan ay R18. May mga lengguwahe at eksenang hindi angkop sa mga 18 below na tagapakinig. LIB Bear presents Possessive, Series Book 1, Tyron Zapanta. Written by C.C. Copyright year 2019 by Life is Beautiful Printing Corporation. Distributed by Precious Pages. Narrated by Voice Stories and Vocacino. Chapter 15. Raine woke up from a very heart-shattering dream. Sa panaginip niya, sinabi ni Tyron na naglalaro lang ito at hindi nito iiwan si Karine para sa kanya kasi wala naman siyang halaga rito. Even if it was just a dream, it broke her fragile heart. Napatingin siya sa binata na mahimbing na natutulog sa tabi niya. He looked so handsome while sleeping. Napakaamo ng mukha nito. Raine felt like her heart was being moved by a 16-wheeler truck with the thought that he didn't feel anything for her other than lust. It pained her to think that it might be true. Hinaplos niya ang pisngi ng binata at pinakatitigang mabuti ang gwapo nitong muka. She was memorizing every angle of his face. Then she softly pressed her lips on his. The sensation of his lips pressed to hers was the most amazing feeling in the world. It made her heart and stomach flutter. Nagulat si Raine nang biglang gumalaw ang mga labi ni Tyron at pinalalim ang halik na yon. She quickly broke the kiss and stared widely at the man who possessed such beautiful butterscotch eyes. Tyron, a smile crept into his sinful lips.
Yeah?
Kanina ka pa pagising?
Nope. Nagising lang ako nang halikan mo ko.
Sagot nito na may pilyong ngiti sa mga labi.
Second round?
Raine giggled at that. Gusto mo ng second round? Tyron gaped at her in disbelief.
Who in their right mind wouldn't want to have a second round with you?
Biglang dumilim ang mukha nito na ikinakunot ng noo niya.
Not that you're allowed to entertain other men in your bed.
Hindi mapigilang kiligin ni Raine sa pagiging possessive nito. I hope his possessiveness will last forever. Pero alam niyang suntok sa buwan niyon. He had Karine. Raine dipped her head and claimed his lips. Susulitin na lang niya habang kasama pa niya ito. Today, he was hers, and she'd savor the feeling of owning him. Napaungol siya nang sagutin ni Tyron ang halik niya. He deepened the kiss as he fisted a handful of her hair. She was stunned for a moment when Tyron rolled her over and he settled on top of her. Nang makabawi siya sa pagkabigla, she wrapped her legs around Tyron's waist. At dahil kagabi pa sila walang suot, napapikit siya na maramdamang kumiskis ang matigas nitong pagkalalaki sa basa niyang pagkababae. Raine moaned lightly. That feels great. Tyron smiled while his lips were pressed on hers. Pinagapang nito ang mga labi pababa sa leeg niya. Mariin siyang napapikit sa sensasyon at kiliti na hatid niyon. Tyron! Ungol niya sa pangalan ng lalaki nang mapunta ang bibig nito sa nipple niya. They were taut and in need of attention. Tyron rolled his tongue around her taut nipple and she nearly lost her breath at the pleasure of it. Nasa likod ni Tyron ang kamay niya. Gumagapang yon papunta sa pang-upo nito habang abala pa rin ito sa mayayaman niyang dibdib. When her hand reached his, oh, so yummy ass, she couldn't help herself but to slap his butt cheek. Napatigil si Tyron sa ginagawa at nag-angat ng tingin.
Did you just slap my butt cheek?
Raine grinned. Yeah, I just did. She giggled. Nakakagigil eh. A soft chuckle escaped from his lips.
Damn, woman. You're kinky.
No, I'm not. Tanggi niya. Sabay tulak dito pahiga sa kama. Siya naman ang nakakubabaw rito ngayon. Isang pilyang ngiti ang kumawala sa mga labi niya. You fantasize about a woman who's touching and pleasuring herself using her fingers. Am I right? Raine could perfectly remember what his fantasies were. At sisiguruhin niyang bago tumilaok ang manok, mabibigyan niya ng katuparan ang pantasya nito. Puno ng kuryosidad ang mga mata ni Tyron habang tumatango.
Oo.
She leaned into him, then whispered over his lips while her eyes gave him a seductive look. Do you want that woman to be me? Do you want to see me touching myself, pleasuring myself? Tyron's eyes darkened with lust, need, and raw hunger.
Would you do that for me?
He asked as he searched her face to see if she was just teasing him or not. I'm not teasing, my sweet tongue possessive man. Umalis siya sa pagkakakubabaw sa binata at lumuhod sa kama. Malapit sa mukha nito. She had never done this before. She never touched herself before. The thought of pleasuring herself made her wetter than she already was. Matiim siyang tumitig sa mga mata ni Tyron. Saka hinawakan ang sariling pagkababae. Tulad ng ginagawa ng binata, she slid one finger inside her vagina fold. When her finger touched her clit, she moaned. Kinagat ni Raine ang ibabang labi habang ipinapalibot ang daliri sa hiyas niya. She and Tyron's eyes were still locked with each other. She could see pure need and raw hunger in the depths of his eyes, and it was turning her on. Big time.
Babaliwin mo ba ako?
Tyron asked, breathless, as he looked down on her womanhood. She was still pleasuring herself. She gulped. No. Ginagawa ko lang ang pantasya mo. Bumangon ang binata at lumuhod sa harap niya. Pagkatapos ay inalalayan siya pahiga sa kama. And then he parted her ties and settled himself between her legs. But she didn't penetrate her like she assumed. Tyron looked deep into her eyes. His butterscotch eyes were dark and dilated.
Touch yourself.
He ordered and she gladly obliged. Napapikit si Raine sa sensasyong bigay ng daliri niya.
No, don't close your eyes. I want you to look at me as you pleasure yourself.
She gulped, then nodded. Because of his order, parang nagliliyab sa init ang katawan niya at halos mapugto ang hininga niya sa sarap. Hindi alam ni Raine kung ilang minuto o oras niyang pinaligaya ang sarili. Basta sinunod lang niya ang bawat utos ni Tyron habang ito naman ay pinapaligaya rin ang sarili.
Slide one finger inside your core, sweetheart.
Sabi nito habang hinahalikan ang puso niya.
I want to see you finger fucking yourself.
All her inhibition flew out of the window as she slid one finger inside her core. Jesus. Kinagat ni Raine ang ibabang labi para pigilan ang sarili na hindi mapapikit sa sarap.
You like that, huh?
Gumapang ang mga labi nito pababa, papunta sa mga hita niya.
God, you're breathtaking to watch.
Tyron, please, feel me. Pagmamakaawa niya. Yes, she enjoyed pleasuring herself, but she needed more than her finger inside her. She needed Tyron to feel her. Please, fuck me already, Tyron. She pulled out her fingers from her core and glared at the man whose butterscotch eyes were glistening with lust and amusement.
Ngayon na?
Binigyan niya ito ng matalim na tingin. Hindi, bukas pa. Puno ng sarkasmo ang boses niya. Of course, ngayon na. I swear, kapag hindi mo yan ipinasok, hindi ka na welcome. Napasinghap siya nang biglang ipinasok ni Tyron ang matigas na pagkalalaki sa pagkababae niya. Oh, God! Tyron smiled in satisfaction, and then he started thrusting in and out of her. Sa una, medyo mabagal yun, hanggang sa lumipas ang ilang minuto. Pabilis na ng pabilis ang pag-ulos nito sa pagkababae niya. Tyron! Malakas niyang ungol habang mabilis na gumagalaw si Tyron sa kanyang pagkababae. Hindi alam ni Raine kung saan siya kakapit para kumuha ng lakas habang walang tigil sa paglabas-pasok ang mahaba at matigas nitong pagkalalaki sa pagkababae niya.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tyron groaned.
God, you feel perfect.
Raine could feel her orgasm building inside her. Sinalubong niya ang bawat pag-ulos ni Tyron. Sinalubong niya ang bawat galaw nito. Napapasigaw siya sa sarap tuwing sagad na sagad ang pagpasok ng kahabaan nito sa pagkababae niya. And then, her orgasm ripped through her. And a minute later, she felt Tyron's hot semen filling her core, filling her womb. Raine sighed in contentment when Tyron's body draped over hers. Niyakap niya ang binata at bumulong sa tainga nito. Round 3. Tyron chuckled.
My pleasure.
He then started kissing her bare neck down to the valley of her breast. Then his hand started to pleasure the heart of her femininity. When the sun rose, nasa biyahe na sila ni Tyron pauwi sa Pangasinan. Their hands were intertwined with each other's as he drove the car. Hindi mapigilan ni Raine ang mapangiti kapag nauhuli niyang nakatingin sa kanyang binata. Her heart had never stopped thumping thunderously inside her chest since they woke up, naked and embracing each other.
Happy?
Maya-maya ay tanong ni Tyron. Raine nodded and smiled earnestly. Yeah, ikaw, masaya ka ba? Kinakabahan siya habang hinihintay ang sagot nito.
Ecstatic.
He squeezed her hand.
Deliriously ecstatic.
That made her heart jump. That's good. Tyron smiled at her, then focused his attention on the road. Hours later, nakarating din sila sa destinasyon nila. Nang pumarada ang Mercedes-Benz ni Tyron sa harap ng bahay nito, mabilis siyang lumabas ng sasakyan. Hinintay niyang makalabas si Tyron sa driver's seat at magkahawak kamay silang pumasok sa loob ng bahay. She and Tyron both halted on their steps as their eyes settled on the living room. Oh, God! No! Raine wanted to beg to God. She wanted to beg God for this day not to come. But karma was a bitch and was now advancing towards Tyron. Hey, babe! A beautiful woman with brown eyes walked towards Tyron and kissed him on the lips. I'm back! Did you miss me? Mabilis niyang inalis ang kamay niyang hawak ni Tyron at nag-iwas ng tingin.
Karine,
He paused.
what are you doing here?
Diba, sinabi ko sa'yo kagabi sa phone na dito ako mag-New Year sa inyo? The woman giggled. I'm so excited to be with you. Raine could feel her heart being ripped from her ribcage. She could feel it bleeding and losing its life. Nag-uumpisa ng manubig ang mga mata niya. But before a tear fell from her eyes, a very familiar voice filled her ear.
Raine? Agape?
Nakaawang ang mga labi niya na nilingon ang nagsalita. Only her half-Greek, half-Filipino boss called her agape. Raine gaped at the man standing 2 meters away from her. He wore dark jeans, a white shirt, and Italian shoes. His leather jacket was swung on his shoulder. His granite eyes held joy as he looked at her. Boss? She inquired. Disbelief echoed in her voice. What are you doing here? Lumapit ito sa kanya at niyakap siya.
Wow!
He exclaimed when he pulled away.
Nang humingi ka sa akin ng isang buwang bakasyon, I never thought you'll be here in the Philippines. I thought you were in Hawaii or something with beach and sand.
Yeah, that would be my choice of a vacation. Pero si Mommy, alam mo naman kung anong nangyari.
Yeah, I know. You still miss your dad?
Sometimes. Ngumiti si Raine. Anyway, I'm with my mom and we're staying here in this house. How about you, Sir Dark? She took a deep breath. What are you doing here?
I'm on vacation. And I told you to cut the sir and just call me Dark.
He said with a smile.
I'm visiting my father. Since my mom and dad divorced, I became the messenger.
Raine chuckled. Yeah, you once told me that. Dark gave out a short laugh.
Come on, let's talk in the garden. How are you? You look ravishing today.
He complimented.
Babalik din ako mamaya sa Manila. Pumunta lang ako dito kasi may business meeting ako with Raine and Tyron. Mamaya pa naman ang meeting kasi kadarating lang ni Tyron, kaya mag-usap muna tayo.
Napatango-tango siya. Oh, okay.
Great!
Nakangiting sabi ni Sir Dark. Saka siya hinawakan sa kamay. Hindi na yon bago sa kanya kasi lagi nitong pinagdidiskitahan ang kamay niya kapag magkasama sila.
Mag-usap muna tayo.
Sure. Mabilis na sang-ayon niya para makatakas kina Karine at Tyron. Dark grinned happily.
God, I miss you, Raine.
Magkahawak kamay silang naglakad ni Dark papunta sa garden. Raine forced herself not to look back, but she couldn't help it. She looked at Tyron. Her eyes were welcomed by his dark expression on his face as he stared at her and Dark's intertwined hands. His eyes were dark and dilated with anger. Chapter 16. Is that her?
Karine's voice brought back Tyron from his reverie.
Well, I got to give it to you. Maganda siya. Pero mas maganda pa rin ako. Kaya naman, hindi ako papayag na mapunta ka sa kanya. No way. You're mine.
I'm not yours. Sabi niya at tinalikuran ito.
Yes, you are.
Sinundan siya ni Karine.
Dahil sa babaeng yon, nakipaghiwalay ka sa akin? Bakit? Ano bang meron siya na wala ako?
Ikaw ang unang nakipaghiwalay sa akin, Karine. Humarap siya, saka tumingin sa mga mata nito. Hinayaan niyang makita nito ang itinatagong lihim ng mga mata niya tuwing tumitingin siya kay Raine.
No way!
Karine whispered, a little dumbstruck at what she saw in his eyes.
Since when?
Since the first time I saw her in the airport. Napailing-iling at napapangiti si Tyron nang maalala ang una nilang pagkikita ni Raine. Hindi ko alam kung anong nangyari sa akin. Actually, nagpapasalamat ako nung nakipaghiwalay ka sa akin. Alam mo kung gaano ako naapektuhan sa panloloko nun ni Daddy kay Mommy. You know how much I dislike infidelity. But when I saw Raine, I forgot my belief. I forgot about you. I pretty much forgot anything but the need to kiss her. The need to own her and to claim her as mine. I couldn't stop. No. It's more like I didn't stop myself from wanting her, even though we were still together, and I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for cheating on you. I'm sorry for hurting you. And I'm really sorry, Karine. I don't think I can love another woman but Raine. There. He said it. Yes, he loved Raine. Yes, I love her. I'm in love with Raine Lynn Dizon. I'm in love with that stubborn and in denial woman. Naniniwala si Tyron na kahit paano may nararamdaman para sa kanya si Raine. Hindi nito paulit-ulit na ibibigay ang sarili kung kahit kaunti man lang ay wala itong nararamdaman para sa kanya. Mapait na ngumiti si Karine habang nununuri ang mga mata na nakatingin sa kanya.
I'm a psychologist, Tyron. Na makipaghiwalay ka sa akin. Alam kong may ibang dahilan maliban sa hindi mo gusto ang ugali ko at hindi ka na masaya sa akin. So I came here to know the other reason. And I was right. You fell in love. And I don't resent you for that.
She tapped her chin and a smirk made its way to her lips.
And if my observation is right, Raine doesn't feel the same way towards you.
A needle pierced his heart at Karine's observation. She loves me. Sabi niya kahit hindi naman siya sigurado roon. Does Raine love me?
Sigurado ka ba sa sinasabi mo? Para iba naman na nakita ko kanina. Inalis pa nga niya ang kamay niya na hawak mo at sumama siya sa kaibigan mo.
Matalim ang mga mata na tinignan ni Tyron si Karine. Hindi ko kailangan ng opinion mo. And Dark is not my friend. Nakatiimbagang nasabi niya nang maalala ang magkahawak na kamay ni na Raine at ni Dark.
Huwag akong pinagloloko mo, Tyron. Alam kong kaibigan mo si Dark. Lahat ng business partner mo ay kaibigan mo.
Her smirk widened.
Why, Tyron? Does it hurt that the woman you love is in the company of another man?
Nagdilim ang paningin ni Tyron sa sinabi nito. Ikinuyom niya ang kamao at mariing ipinikit ang mga mata. No, I can't lose control. No! Pilit niyang pinapakalma ang sarili. Pero paulit-ulit na parang sirang plaka na nagre-replay sa isip niya ang magkahawak na kamay ni na Raine at Dark. Lalong nadadagdagan ng selos at galit na nararamdaman niya. Because of the jealousy he was feeling, all of his rational thoughts flew away. Hindi na siya makapag-isip ng tama. Nagdidilim ang paningin niya. Ang gusto lang niyang gawin ay sigurin si Dark at bugbugin ito. Raine is mine. She's mine. She's fucking mine.
Relax, Tyron.
Karine's voice brought him out of his dark reverie. What? He growled. His mood darkened even more. Umiling-iling ang dalaga.
Okay, so let's see that you beat Dark to a pulp. Would that change anything? Would that make Raine love you? I don't think so. Kaya ikaw,
Dinuro nito ang dibdib niya.
kumalma ka. Remember what you did to your father when you lost control? You nearly killed him, Ty. At nakikita ko na mabubugbog mo si Dark kapag hindi ka kumalma.
Tyron released a long, loud breath. So what? Hayaan ko na lang siya sa piling ni Dark? No! He roared. She's mine, Karine! Raine is mine! May gumuhit na sakit sa mga mata ni Karine, pero agad din naman itong nawala.
Okay, no need to shout.
Then a sly smile appeared on her lips.
But I do have a plan.
Natigilan si Tyron.
Well,
Karine took a deep breath and smiled.
my plan is to make her jealous. That way, malalaman mo kung mahal ka rin niya. Kasi, kaming mga babae, hindi kami magsiselos kung wala naman kaming nararamdaman kahit kaunting pagmamahal sa isang lalaki. So, kung magsiselos siya, ibig sabihin nun mahal ka niya.
He narrowed his eyes on Karine's face. Are you planning on something other than to make Raine jealous? Because I swear to God, Karine, if you're planning behind my back...
Oh, just shut the fuck up.
Karine snapped at him.
Wala na akong gusto sa'yo, okay? I already met someone in Boracay, and he's far better than you.
Kung may na-meet ka naman pala sa Boracay, bakit sinampal mo pa ako? At bakit nandito ka?
I slapped you because you hurt my pride as a woman.
Nag-iwas ito ng tingin.
When I met Victor in Bora, it was love at first sight. Pero kahit ganoon ang nararamdaman ko, pinigil ko kasi may relasyon pa tayo. Oo nga at nakipaghiwalay ako sa'yo noon pero hindi naman ako seryoso doon. Kaya nung pumunta ka sa Boracay, hinalikan kita dahil sinasabi ko sa sarili ko na tanging infatuation lang nararamdaman ko kay Victor. We've been together for 3 years, Ty. Kaya naman na makipaghiwalay ka, nagalit ako. Kaya sinampal kita. You cheated and I didn't. So I slapped you for crushing my woman ego.
Napatango-tango si Tyron. Somehow, he understood where she was coming from. I didn't cheat on you, Karine. Naipaghiwalay ka, remember? Pero kung sa tingin mo ay niloko kita, then, I'm sorry. He said solemnly.
You're not forgiven.
Pagtataray nito,
Saka na kita patatawarin kapag naging successful ang plano natin.
Tyron sighed. So, what's our first move?
Nothing.
Sagot nito na nakangisi.
Hayaan mo siyang makita na masaya tayo. Kung mahal ka niya, malalaman ko yun. I'm a woman, and I know a jealous woman when I see one.
Okay. Tinalikuran niya ito.
Hey! Where the hell are you going?
Sigaw ni Karine at sinundan siya. I'm going to the garden. Isang suntok lang and then I'll be fine. Sabi niya na nakatiimbagang at malaki ang hakbang papunta sa garden. Nasa bukana na siya ng garden nang pigilan siya ni Karine sa braso.
Stop it, Tyron! Kapag sinuntok mo si Dark, ano na lang ang sasabihin ng pinakamamahal mo, huh? I don't think she'll be happy about it.
Tyron gritted his teeth. He was controlling his anger and jealousy, but Karine couldn't stop him from looking for Raine and Dark. Ipiniksi niya ang braso na hawak ni Karine at pumasok sa garden. Agad niyang nakita sina Raine at Dark na nakaupo sa gilid ng maliit na pond at nag-uusap. Parang may sumakal sa puso niya nang makitang tumatawa si Raine habang kausap si Dark. He wanted to punch Dark for making Raine laugh like that, but he reined himself. No, magagalit sa akin si Raine kapag sinuntok ko si Dark. She has to tell me that she loves me first before I beat this man to pulp. Sounded like a plan. Dark, tawag niya. Agad naman itong lumingon sa direksyon niya at ngumiti nang makita siya. Hey, Tyron! Tumayo ito at inilalayan patayo si Raine, samantalang hindi naman imbalido ang dalaga. Mag-uumpisa na ba ang meeting natin? No, I came here to tell you that our deal is off. You will not be investing in my company. Pagkasabi niyon, malalaki ang hakbang na umalis siya sa garden. Tyron scowled when he heard footsteps behind him. Zapanta, come on! You can't do that! It was Dark. Tumigil siya sa paglalakad at humarap dito. Of course I can do that. It's my company and my word is the law. When I say that you're not invited to invest in my company, then you're not. No, you can't do that. We already talked about this. We have a deal, man. Frustration was visible on Dark's face. You will lose $1 billion contract. I don't care if I lose like $1 zillion contract. Go and find yourself another company to invest on. Iniwan niya itong natulala sa sinabi niya.
Nanlalambot si Dark nang bumalik ito sa garden. Nakakunot ang noo ni Raine habang nakatingin sa binata na parang pinagsakluban ng langit at lupa. He looked like a businessman who just lost $1 trillion contract.
Mayaw ni Tyron na mag-invest ako sa kumpanya niya.
Umupo ito sa tabi niya.
What is wrong with that guy? He just declined my $1 billion investment.
Tyron did what? What happened?
I don't know. He just told me that I'm not welcome to invest in his company.
He managed to smile at her.
That's okay. Nanghinayang lang ako. Malaki ang makukuha ko sa investment na yun kung pumayag si Ty.
Did he tell you why he doesn't want you to invest in his company? She asked. Dark chuckled.
He didn't, but I think I know why.
Humarap ito sa kanya at mataman siyang tinitigan.
Do you remember when I told you that you are pretty like Helen of Troy?
Itinirik ni Raine ang mga mata. You and your lame pickup lines.
It wasn't a pickup line. I was telling the truth. You are pretty and it looks like Tyron can see it too.
Nginitian siya nito.
But unlike Helen of Troy, you didn't launch 1,000 ships. But you did manage to launch an angry beast that has now lost $1 billion investment because of you.
What? Her eyebrows quirked up. Anong pinagsasasabi mo? Napailing-iling si Dark habang nangingiti.
You can't possibly tell me that you didn't know. That man, Tyron Zapanta, is madly in love with you. Ano pa ba ang dahilan kung bakit ayaw na niya ituloy ang pinag-usapan namin? He's freaking jealous and it's funny as hell.
No, he's not. Sabi niya habang pabilis ng pabilis ang tibok ng kanyang puso. You're mistaken.
No, I'm not.
Ginulo ni Dark ang buhok niya.
Gusto mo, pagselosin natin siya para mapaniwala kita na mahal ka ng lalaking yun.
No!
Yes! What a brilliant idea!
Maluwang ang ngiti nito.
Ang galing ko talaga. That's what we'll do. Pagseselosin natin ang mokong na yun. Tapos kapag okay na kayo, siguro naman hahayaan na niya akong mag-invest sa company niya.
Tiningnan niya ito ng masama. Hindi ako isang bagay na pwede mong gamitin para makuha mong gusto mo. Dark sheepishly smiled at her.
Sorry, the Zapanta chain of hotels and resorts is growing big. It's already ruling in Asia and it's just a matter of time before it becomes an empire. So, I really want to invest in this company kasi alam kong hindi ako malulugi.
At gagamitin mo ako para makapag-invest ka? Dark's granite eyes glistened wickedly.
Hindi naman kita gagamitin. Tutulungan pa nga kita para pagsilosin si Tyron. Please, pumayag ka na.
No.
Okay, we have a deal. We'll make him jealous.
Dark grinned. No, Sir Dark.
Don't say anything, Raine.
Hinawakan nito ang kamay niya at hinila siya palabas ng garden. Pumasok sila sa loob ng bahay. Nang makarating sila sa sala, nakita nila sina Tyron at Karine na nag-uusap ng masinsinan. Raine's heart instantly clenched in an unbreathable pain when she saw them. Inakbayan siya ni Dark nang makalapit sila sa dalawa.
Hey, Ty.
Sabi nito para kunin ang atensyon ni Tyron. When Tyron's eyes settled on them, his butterscotch eyes dangerously darkened. Kahit siya, natakot sa pagdilim ng ekspresyon ng mukha nito.
What do you want?
His voice was flat, but there was a dark edge on it. Hindi pinansin ni Dark ang madilim na ekspresyon ng mukha ni Tyron. He just grinned.
Let's have a group date.
Tyron stared blankly at Dark. I'm sorry, we can't go on a date with you. Karine interjected. We want to be alone today. Hinawakan nito sa braso si Tyron at hinila papunta sa third floor. Raine's heart tightened inside her chest. She couldn't stop her eyes from watering. Dark gathered her in his arms and rubbed her back as if trying to comfort him.
Shh. It's okay. Just cry. Let it out.
Napayakap siya sa binata at walang imik na napahagulgol. Shit! This fucking hurts! Chapter 17. When Dark said that she launched an angry beast, Raine did not believe him. Paano naman siya maniniwala na may gusto sa kanya si Tyron, samantalang lagi nitong kasama ang girlfriend nito na tinatawag niyang mahadera sa isip?
Eat up, Madam Raine.
Raine said after putting a plate full of food in front of her. Nag-angat siya ng tingin at nginitian nito. Thanks, Raine. The Russian man with the pale charcoal eyes chuckled.
Sino pa ba ang magluluto sa'yo kung hindi ako? Ako lang naman ang cook sa bahay na to, maliban kay Manang Azon. Saka nakakahinayang manatili sa bahay na to, kung wala man lang akong maitutulong.
Raine pressed her lips together and smiled tightly at Raine. You really love cooking, huh?
Yeah, just like you love Tyron.
Sabi nito saka siya kinindatan. Mabilis siyang nag-iwas ng tingin. Hindi ko mahal si Tyron. Tanggi niya kahit ang kanyang puso, pangalan ng lalaki ang sinisigaw. Nanunuksong ngiti ang kumawala sa mga labi ni Raine.
You can't lie to me, Madam Raine. I can see it in your Argentine eyes.
Mabilis siyang nag-isip para i-divert ang usapan. She didn't want to talk about her feelings for Tyron. So, Train. She drawled. Who is Chris Romero in your life? She laughed in amusement when she saw Train pale. We saw her in Baguio. Ano mo siya? Sinabi na ba sa'yo ni Tyron ang pinapasabi ni Chris Romero? Uneasiness glimmered on Train's pale charcoal eyes.
She's...
Train cleared his throat.
my mother's goddaughter. Ever since my 23rd birthday, my and her family have been planning out wedding. Akala ko nagbibiro lang sila. But no, they are serious as hell and I'm really getting married next year.
He gave out a shaky laugh.
See how crazy that sounds? I mean, I'm going to marry a woman who is a stranger to me until 2 weeks ago. That's sick. I can't even say no because I don't want my father to have a heart attack.
So, instead of saying no, you are hiding? Tumango si Train.
That's my plan up to next year.
Naawa si Raine sa lalaki. If that happened to her, she'd go ballistic. Why don't you marry her? She's pretty.
I don't want to settle down yet. I'm only 23 and I haven't seen her up close. So, yeah.
Hinawakan ni Raine ang kamay nito at pinisilyon. Train. God has reasons. He snorted.
Yeah, right.
Napatigil sila sa pag-uusap nang pumasok si Tyron sa kusina. Her heart instantly thumped crazily inside her ribcage when she saw his handsome face. Oh, how she missed to caress that face and kiss his lips. Madilim ang mukha ng binata. Gumagalaw ang panga nito, tanda na galit ito.
Hey, Ty.
Sabi ni Train.
Want me to cook something?
Tyron didn't answer. He opened the refrigerator, got a bottle of water, and he closed the refrigerator with so much force it shook with a loud impact. Nang makalabas ito ng kusina, nagkatinginan sila ni Train. Train had the silly grin on his face when he faced her.
See? He's definitely jealous.
Itinirik ni Raine ang mga mata. Puro kabiro. Train was about to contradict her when Yuhens and Dark entered the kitchen. Kaagad na lumapit sa kanya si Dark nang makita siya. Niyakap siya nito mula sa likuran at hinalikan ang noo niya.
Good morning, Agape. How was your sleep? Torturous.
Si Yuhens ang sumagot para sa kanya na ikinangiti niya. Paano naman naging torturous? Tanong ni Raine sa binata na abala sa pagtitimpla ng kape. Yuhens finished making his coffee and then he faced her.
Honey, your room is adjacent to Tyron's and Karine is here. So duh, I'm sure they had sex last night.
Nag-iwas siya ng tingin para itago ang sakit sa mga mata niya. Karine's room is on the second floor at mahigpit na ipinagbabawal ni Tita Marian na mag-share sila ni Tyron ng kwarto. Yuhens chuckled annoyingly.
Wow, you've been keeping track. Amazing.
Dala-dala ang tasang may lamang kape. Umupo ito sa upuan na kaharap niya.
So,
His emerald eyes searched her face.
kailan mo balak agawin si Tyron? Tell me and I'll help you. I never liked that woman.
Kinindatan siya nito.
Pero bago mo agawin, siguraduhin mo munang mahal ka niya. Malay mo, hindi naman pala. Nagsayang ka lang.
Napailing-iling si Dark.
Damn, Ayohens. Your mouth doesn't have a filter.
Yuhens snorted and smirked.
Don't need one. You should buy a filter.
Hinawakan siya ni Dark at hinila patayo.
We'll eat outside.
Nagdilim ang mukha ni Train sa sinabi ni Dark.
Is there anything wrong with my cooking?
Train asked, dangerously. Yuhens whistled.
Yeah, is there something wrong na sa labas pa kayo kakain?
Nakangising tanong nito.
Man, you've insulted the heart of our chef.
Tumayo ito at tinapik ang balikat ni Train.
Don't worry, bud. For me, you're still the best chef in the world.
Train's face lit up at what Yuhen said.
Really? Thanks, man. Don't mention it.
Uminom ng kape si Yuhens.
So, kailan natin pag-uusapan ng birthday ni Mommy? You offered to cook, remember?
Sasagutin na sana ni Train nang tumunog ang cellphone nito. There was a grim expression on his face when he looked at the caller.
It's Dad. Excuse me.
Lumabas ito ng kusina. Dark gave Yuhens an arch look.
What?
A mixture of innocence and slyness was painted on his face.
Train offered to cook for my mom's birthday. Tinanggap ko lang. And hey, it is free, so don't blame me. God, man. You earn more than 1 billion pesos per year. It wouldn't kill you if you pay for a caterer.
Sabi ni Dark.
You do realize that your mother is a very well-known woman. There would be thousands of guests.
Yuhens breathed out.
Whatever. I'm still taking Train's offer.
Natigilan silang tatlo nang pumasok si Tyron habang nakayakap sa bisig nito si Karine. Raine looked away when she felt her heart being moved over and over again. The pain was too much to bear, so she pressed her face onto Dark's chest to hide the tears that threatened to escape from her eyes.
Hey, Ty.
Sabi ni Yuhens.
Any plan for today? None.
Tyron's voice filled her ear, and her heart did a flip. Oh, I miss his voice.
Too bad.
Yuhens drawled.
These two lovebirds over here, Dark and Raine, are going to eat out. Like a date.
He chirped. Nagulat si Raine nang may marinig na nabasag. Tiningnan niya ang pinagalingan ng tunog. Nakita niyang may hawak si Tyron na basag na pinggan. The shattered plate was on the sink, and Tyron's dark expression could scare even the wildest animal in the forest.
Tay, bakit mo naman binasag ang pinggan?
Tanong ni Train nakakapasok lang sa kusina.
Sorry,
Tyron didn't sound sorry at all.
it slipped.
Itinapon ito ang hawak na basag na plato sa basurahan na nasa gilid ng kusina at walang lingon likod na lumabas. Babe, wait up! Karine squeaked. Then she ran after Tyron. Sumipol si Yuhens para basagin ang katahimikan sa kusina.
Man, if I don't know any better, I will say that Tyrone is jealous of Dark.
His emerald eyes were dancing in amusement as he stared deep into her eyes.
What do you think, Raine? Is he or is he not?
Kinagat ni Raine ang ibabang labi at tumayo. Hindi niya sinagot si Yuhens. Sa halip, nagpaalam siya sa mga ito at umalis ng kusina. Nawalan na siya ng ganang mag-agahan. Pumapasok sa isip niya ang pagyakap ni Karine sa braso ni Tyron. Halos matanggal na ang lahat ng ngipin niya sa sobrang selos at panggigigil. May karapatan nga ba siyang magselos? Tyron was not hers, and will never be hers now that his girlfriend was here. I'm just fooling myself that somehow, deep down, Tyron feels something for me. What a lie! After walking away from the kitchen, Raine found herself in the garden sitting on the edge of the small pond. She was contemplating on what to do next when she heard a sexy baritone voice 2 meters away from her.
What are you doing here?
Said that baritone voice.
Shouldn't you be in Dark's arms?
His voice sounded like an angry jaguar, roaring and ready to pounce at any given time. Raine's eyes settled on his blank butterscotch eyes. Tyron, namusta ito?
Anong ginagawa mo rito?
Tanong uli nito. Nag-iisip. Sagot niya, my head has been in a turmoil this past few days.
That makes the two of us.
Sabi nito sa mahinang boses pero narinig pa rin niya. Bakit naman magulo ang isip mo? Tanong niya, saka tumayo mula sa pagkakaupo sa gilid ng pond. Minsan ba naisip mo ako? May mga pagkakataon ba na naaalala mo ako? Matiim siya nitong tinitigan saka nagsalita.
How about you? May pagkakataon ba na naalala mo ko habang kasama mo si Dark? Minsan ba naisip mo ako? Pagdating ng gabi at mag-isa ka lang sa kama, naaalala mo ba ako at ang mga pinagsaluhan natin?
Bago pa siya makasagot, isang matinis na boses ang tumawag sa pangalan ng lalaki. Tyron! Babe! Nasaan ka ba? Boses yon ni Karine. Huminga si Raine ng malalim at nag-iwas ng tingin. I really want to answer you, but your girlfriend is looking for you. Umalik ka na sa kanya. Saka na lang tayo mag-usap. Lalampasan na sana niya si Tyron nang magsalita ito.
Karine, she's not my girlfriend anymore.
Raine smiled sadly. If she's not, then why is she here? Bakit kasama mo siya? Bakit kanya hinalikan? Bakit mo siya hinayaan na halikan ka? I have too many questions, Tyron. And that she's not my girlfriend confession can answer all of them. Tuluyan na siyang lumabas ng garden. As she walked away from Tyron, tears fell from her eyes. Mabilis niyang pinahid ang mga luha. Her father once told her, love hurts. Because if it doesn't hurt, then it's not love. So if you love someone, hold on tight and ready yourself for a bumpy ride. Nang makapasok si Raine sa loob ng bahay, sinalubong siya ng mami niya. May iniabot ito sa kanyang cellphone. Huh? What is this? She asked, confused. Naka-roaming ang cellphone ko. Sabi ng mami niya. Mel is calling. Hinahanap ka niya. Parang nakabalik na siya sa Canada from her vacation in Santorini. Happiness filled her heart when she heard the name of the woman she considered her best friend. Mel was half Filipino, half German. Ang tatay nito ang German pero sa Canada na ito na natili. Matalik niyang kaibigan si Mel mula pa noong freshman college siya. Mel was a transferee from Germany. They were classmates, and coincidentally, Mel lived next door. Halos 2 buwan din ang kaibigan sa Santorini, Greece. At natutuwa siya na nakabalik na ito sa wakas. Kinuha ni Raine ang cellphone at inilagay malapit sa tainga. Hello, Miss Melanie Chowda? She said her full name with a miss that Mel hated. Then she giggled when Mel didn't reply. How was your vacation, Bess? The woman in the other line puffed a breath. Got the miss. Got the surname. Just call me Mel. You know how much I hate to be called by my full name. She let out a sigh. Anyway, my vacation was boring as hell. Wala ka roon kaya napaka-boring. Puro lang business ang ginawa ni Daddy. Si Mami naman, hayun, kasama ang mga amigas niya. Ay, nakakainis. Buti na lang umuwi na kami. Finally, I can lead my life the way I want to. Napailing-iling si Raine. Mel, you do know that your father won't let you live your life the way you want it. He's a retired Navy man after all. Napaka-strict ng father mo. Halos lahat ng kilos mo kailangan alam niya. Nagpakawala ito ng malalim na buntong hininga. Alam ko. It's just that I'm already 21 and a fresh graduate at that. And he's still controlling me. Kagabi, sinabihan niya ako na pupunta kami dyan sa Pilipinas para makilala ko na laking napili niya para sa akin. He said that this man is a ruthless businessman and the son of my mother's best friend. I mean, What the fucking hell? Buhay ko to and I'm still too young to get married. For fuck's sake! Relax, Bess. Naaawa si Raine sa kaibigan. Pupunta kayo dito sa Pilipinas? Sasama ka talaga? Do I have a choice? Mel snapped angrily. Saka naisip ko na baka dyan ako sa Pilipinas makalaya. Wala dyan si Daddy. Kasi aalisin daw siya after we attend the birthday party of my mom's best friend. And I'm staying. So, I'm free to do whatever I want. Mel giggled happily. I'm now packing my things. After New Year, we're off to the Philippines. See ya! Raine sighed. Mel, uuwi na kami ni Mommy a week from now. May natanggap kasi akong email from Dad's financial insurance. Aww! Disappointment filled her voice. That's too bad. Yeah, sorry. It's okay. See you soon. There was a long pause. She thought that Mel had hung up. Then she heard her voice. Sorry, that's my dad. I have to bounce. Bye, Bess. Bye, Bess. See ya. Then she ended the call. Raine sighed and gave back the phone to her mother, who had been standing in front of her the whole time she was talking to Mel. Anong sabi ni Mel? Tanong ng mami niya. Nahagip na mga mata ni Raine sina Tyron at Karine. Nag-uusap ang dalawa. Biglang sumama ang pakiramdam niya. Magpapahinga po muna ako, Mami. Medyo masama ang pakiramdam ko. Mamaya ko na lang po sabihin sa inyo na pag-usapan namin ni Mel. Sagot niya. Saka humakbang papunta sa kwarto na nasa 3rd floor. Chapter 18. Raine smiled grimly when Dark hugged her to say goodbye. Nanatili ito sa Pangasinan sa loob ng 1 linggo sa kagustuhang pagsilosin si Tyron. Pero wala naman itong napala. Hindi kasi nakinig sa kanya eh. Sinabi na niyang walang mangyayari, pero nagpilit pa rin ito. He was really persistent to invest in Tyron's company. Wala sa balak ni Dark na sa Pangasinan magpalipas ng bagong taon. Pero dahil sa kanya at sa plano nito na wala namang kinahinatnan, sa Pangasinan ito nagpalipas ng bagong taon.
Magiging okay ka lang ba dito?
Tanong ni Dark nang umalis siya sa pagkakayakap nito. Oo. Tumango-tango si Dark.
Kailan ang balik niyo sa Canada?
3 days from now. Huminga siya ng malalim. Next month pa sana kami. Kaya lang tumawag ang Sun Life Financial Insurance para sa insurance ni Daddy. Kailangan nila kaming makausap bago mag-January 10. Mag-e-expire na raw kasi yung kontrata at kailangan ng signature namin ni Mommy para makuha ang pera. Dark smiled, then messed her hair.
Well, see you in the office then.
See ya, sir. Lumambot ang mukha nito habang matamang nakatitig sa kanya.
Just hold on tight. Naniniwala rin ako na mahal ka ng mokong na yun.
Nagbaba siya ng tingin. Umalis ka na nga. Baka kung ano pang masabi mo na puro naman kasinungalingan. Dark chuckled lightly.
Okay, Agape. Stay strong.
He leaned in and kissed her cheek, rendering her incapable of speech.
Happy New Year again, and have a safe trip.
Hanggang sa makaalis ang sasakyan nito sa harap niya, nakatanga pa rin siya sa kawalan. Did he just kiss her? Mabilis niyang ipinalibot ang tingin. Baka may nakakita. She was about to sigh in relief that no one had seen the kiss when her eyes settled on the man standing in the balcony and his butterscotch eyes were shooting daggers at her. Tyron. Her heart whispered. Agad siyang nagbaba ng tingin at pumasok sa kabahayan. Dapat siguro, tanggapin na niyang hinding-hindi mapapa sa kanya si Tyron.
The beast inside of Tyron was roaring in so much anger and jealousy. He had been raining his jealousy and anger towards Dark every time he saw him with Raine, talking and laughing. Akala ni Tyron, masasanay siya sa sakit na nararamdaman kapag nakita niya ang dalawa na magkasama. Pero nagkamali siya. Hindi siya masasanay kasi bawat araw na nagdaan na magkasama ang mga ito, mas pasakit ng pasakit ang nararamdaman ng puso niya. Now, he was asking himself, did Raine love him or was it just him assuming? A woman would not surrender her body to a man if she didn't feel anything. But maybe, in Raine's case, it was different. Maybe she had her reason. A reason that was different from what he was assuming. Sa araw-araw na nakikita niya si Dark sa bahay nila, gusto niya itong itaboy at palayasin. Pero ang mami niya mismo ang nag-offer sa binata na sa bahay muna nila ito manatili hanggang sa gusto nito. Kaya naman nang malaman niya mula kay Ayohens na uuwi na sa Manila ngayon si Dark, gusto niyang magdiwang. Pero agad iyong nawala nang makita niyang hinalikan ni Dark sa pisngi ang babaeng itinitibok ng puso niya. The scene nearly killed his heart. Tyron felt like his heart had been stabbed 1,000,000 times as he looked at the woman he loved in the arms of another man. He wanted to look away, but he couldn't. All he could do was to glare at them. Tyron gave out a sigh of relief when Dark straddled his Ducati and drove away. And then, it felt like the sun had shone on him after a long week of pure darkness when those magnificent Argentine eyes stared back at him. Gusto niyang tumalon sa ikatlong palapag papunta doon para yakapin si Raine at halikan. Pero bago pa siya maatalon, nagbaba na ito ng tingin at pumasok sa loob ng bahay. Humugot siya ng malalim na hininga at bumalik sa kwarto niya. He had enough waiting. Fuck! If he wanted Raine, then he had to tell her that he loved her. And if she didn't feel the same way, it was time to do plan B. Naabutan niya si Karine na nakahiga sa kama. Get out of my room, Karine. Sabi niya na pinipigil ang galit na sumabog. Mapapagalitan na naman siya ng mami niya kapag nalaman nitong nandoon si Karine. Her mom really disliked Karine.
Why?
She said in a sultry voice.
Para namang hindi tayo nag-share noon ng kama.
I said get out. Mahinahong sabi niya. Saka umupo sa gilid ng kama.
No, hindi ako lalabas.
Yumakap ito sa likod niya at hahalikan sana ang kanyang leeg pero umiwas siya.
Make love to me, Tyron. Unlike Raine, I can love you back.
Kunot noong tumingin si Raine kay Karine na hinahalikan ng balikat niya. Stop doing that. Akala ko ba may Victor ka na? Sa kanya mo nalang ibuhos ang pagmamahal mo.
Victor doesn't exist, Tyron.
Sagot nito, nahahalikan na sana ang mga labi pero iniiwas niya ang muka.
I made him up. Ginawa ko lang naman yon kasi gusto kong magkabalikan tayo. Nakikita ko masyado ka ng hulog na hulog sa babaeng yon. Kaya naman nagsinungaling ako.
Hinawakan nito ang mukha niya.
Tyron, 3 taon ang pinagsamahan natin. Tapos ipagpapalit mo lang yon sa babaeng hindi ka naman mahal? Tyron, mahal na mahal kita. Bumalik ka na sa akin, please. 1 linggo ka nang hindi pinapansin ng babaeng yon. Nandito naman ako eh. Hindi kita iiwan.
So, your plan to make Raine jealous was all a lie? He said in a flat voice. I'm not shocked. You have always been a cunning woman. Inalis niya ang braso nito na nakayakap sa kanya. Saka tumayo at humarap dito. I don't want to be harsh to you, Karine. I've already hurt you enough. So please, understand that you and I are over. Hindi na ako babalik sa'yo kasi lolokohin lang kita at ang sarili ko. I can't be with you because I'm in love with Raine. To me, Raine is like air. I can't live without air. I can't live without Raine. Naglakad si Tyron papunta sa pinto ng kwarto. Bago siya lumabas, nilingon niya si Karine na may luha ang mga mata. Umuwi ka na lang sa inyo, Karine. Wala kang maaasahan sa akin. Makikilala mo rin ang lalaking para sa'yo. Ang lalaki na mamahalin ka ng buong buo. Hindi ako ang lalaking yun. I'm sorry. I expect you to be gone when I return. Pagkasabi niyon, lumabas na siya ng kwarto. Pababa siya ng hagdan nang makatanggap ng text mula sa ina.
Tyron, pumunta ka sa labas ng bahay. Sundin mo ang sasabihin ni Juhens.
That was her mother's message for him. Kahit naguguluhan, nagmamadali siyang naglakad papunta sa labas ng bahay. Nilapitan niya si Juhens na nakasandal sa bumper ng sasakyan nito. Hey, may kailangan ka ba sa akin? Tanong niya sa kaibigan. Yeah. Juhens smiled and handed him his car key. Sasabay ako kay Lander papuntang Manila. Ikaw na ang magmaneho sa kotse ko. What the? I'm not going to Manila. He said with a deep frown. Juhens smirked mysteriously. Sure you will. Marian said you'll drive my Bugatti for me. He grinned slyly at him. Take care of my honey. Sabi nito na ang tinutukoy ay ang sariling sasakyan. Nang makaalis si Juhens, Tyron slid inside Juhens' Bugatti and then the engine roared to life. Iatras na sana niya iyon para igarahe nang biglang bumukas ang pinto ng passenger seat at pumasok si Raine.
Let's go, Juhens. Para makarating agad tayo sa Manila ng maaga.
Sabi nito habang abala sa pagsusuot ng seatbelt. Tyron was just planning to put Juhens' baby in the garage. But now, he had changed his mind. Mabilis niyang pinatakbo ang sasakyan palayo sa bahay nila. And a minute later, he heard a gasp. Then Raine's voice filled his ears.
Tyron?
Bahagya niyang pinabagal ang takbo ng sasakyan at tinignan ang dalaga sa passenger seat. Saka ito nginitian. Hey sweetheart, miss me?
Kumatok si Raine sa pinto ng kwarto ng mami niya. After a minute, bumukas yon. Bumungad sa kanya ang mami niya at si Tita Marian. Nginitian niya ang mga ito, saka lumapit sa ina para magpaalam. Hey, Mom. Magpapaalam sana ako eh. Kumunot ang noo ng ina. Saan ka naman pupunta? Sa Manila po. Lalong lumalim ang pagkakakunot ng noo nito. Ano naman ang gagawin mo sa Manila, anak? Aayusin ko po yung ticket natin pabalik sa Canada. Sagot niya. Kailangan kong ipa-reschedule ang flight natin. Oo nga pala, no? Sabi ng mami niya nang ma-realize kung bakit siya pupunta ng Manila. Oh, is that so, Iha? Tita Marian interjected. Sige, ipapahatid kita kay Tyron. No need na po, Tita Marian. Pigil niya sa ginang na lalabas na sana ng kwarto. Juhens offered to drive me to Manila since babalik siya ngayong araw na to. Saka, kaya ko na po ang sarili ko. Okay, sweetie. Mag-ingat ka. Sabi ng mami niya, saka siya niyakap. Kailan ka babalik? Bukas na siguro. Mag-hotel na lang po ako ron. I'm okay, Mom. I can take care of myself. Sige, ingat ka. Opo. Take care, my dear. Sabi ni Tita Marian habang abala sa pagtatype ng kung ano sa cellphone nito. Raine nodded and then left the room. Kanina pa ibinaba ni Juhens ang maliit na backpack na dadalhin niya. Siya na lang ang hinihintay nito sa garahe para makaalis na sila. Kay Dark sana siya sasabay. Pero nakamotor ito, kaya kay Juhens na lang. Si Lander ay uuwi na rin sa Manila. Pero ayaw niya makisabay rito. She could endure Juhens' no-filter mouth, but Lander's rude attitude? No. Si Train naman, pumunta sa Baguio sa hindi malamang dahilan. Pababa na si Raine na hagdan nang makasalubong niya si Karine. Tumalim ang tingin nito nang magtama ang mga mata nila. It had been a week since Karine arrived. Isang linggo na rin ang nakakaraan mula nang magbago ang mood ni Tyron. He was always shouting and always in a bad mood. Parang ginawa na nitong pastime ang manigaw ng tao na nagtatanong dito. Kapag nagkakasalubong naman sila, halos sakmalin siya nito sa uri ng pagkakatingin sa kanya. In the deepest part of her heart, she was hoping that he'd visit her in her room. But he didn't. Pero kahit na hindi sila nag-uusap at lagi nitong kasama ang mahaderang babaeng yon, masaya pa rin siya. And she had Tita Marian to thank for that. Ito kasi ang nag-insist na hindi mag-share ng kwarto sina Karine at Tyron. She could also see that Tita Marian was the antagonist of Tyron and Karine's relationship, and that made her happy. Well. Karine clucked her tongue, making her head snap at the direction of the woman she considered a vile creature on earth. Ang mga agaw. Tumigil si Raine sa pagbaba sa hagdan at taas noong sinalubong ang tingin nito. Good morning. How's your day? Karine sneered at her. Wala akong panahon makipagplastikan sa'yo. Gusto niya itong taasan ng kilay pero hindi niya ginawa. Hindi ako plastic na tao. May sinabi ka kasi at alam ko naman na akong tinutukoy mo. Karine smirked at her. Guilty? Yes, I am. Pag-amin niya. As a woman, I know that what I did was insulting. Alam ko may girlfriend na si Tyron, pero pinatulan ko pa rin. Kaya naman, humihingi ako ng tawad sa ginawa ko. I'm sorry, Karine. She went rigid when Karine slapped her. Hard. Pakiramdam niya, nagdilim ang paningin niya sa lakas ng impact niyon. But she didn't react. She knew that she deserved that slap. Para yan sa pang-aagaw mo na sa akin. Then Karine strode towards her in a threatening manner. Isaksak mo sa isip mo na sa akin si Tyron. Akin siya. At sa oras na makita kong lumalapit ka sa kanya, ipinapangako ko na hindi na ako lalapit sa kanya. In 3 days' time, babalik na ako sa Canada at hindi ko na siya makikita. Putol niya sa iba pa nitong sasabihin. Pero siguraduhin mo rin na hindi na siya lalapit sa akin. Because as far as I can remember, I kept pushing him away. But he insists on staying. Hindi ko na kasalanan kung pupunta siya sa Canada para makita ako. Yeah, right? As if that will happen. Me and my hopes. Ang kapal din ng mukha mo. Nanlilisik ang mga mata ni Karine. Hindi ka niya ahabulin kasi ako ang mahal niya. Isang nanunoy ang ngiti ang kumawala sa mga labi nito. Ako? Ang mahal niya! Parang may humihiwa sa puso ni Raine at ginigiling iyon sa sobrang sakit dahil sa sinabi nito. She wanted to cry, but she would not give this woman the satisfaction of seeing her cry. No way. So with a head held high, she smiled at Karine. Have a good day. I shall leave now. Tuluyan na siyang bumaba sa hagdan at nagpunta sa labas ng bahay. Nang makita ang Bugatti na pag-aari ni Juhens, sumakay siya sa passenger seat at inayos ang seatbelt. Let's go, Juhens. Para makarating agad tayo sa Manila ng maaga. Sabi niya. Mabilis na umalis ang sasakyan palabas ng gate ng Zapanta Mansion. Napatigil si Raine sa pag-aayos ng seatbelt nang mag-umpisang manuot ang pamilyar na mabangong pabango ni Tyron. Her eyes snapped at the driver's seat and she nearly dropped her jaw. His butterscotch eyes smiled.
Hello, sweetheart. Miss me?
Chapter 19. Raine wanted to bolt. She wanted to open the passenger seat door and jump. Wala siyang pakialam kung umabot sa 100 kilometers per hour ang takbo ng sasakyan. Pero nang subukan niyang buksan ang pinto ng passenger seat, nakalock yun.
Don't waste your energy. I locked it.
Tyron patted the steering wheel.
This is why I love Juhens Bugatti.
Natahimik si Raine at natigilan sa sinabi ng lalaki. Pagkatapos, humalukip-kip siya at tumingin sa labas ng bintana. Hindi siya umimik. Bahala na kung malakjo siya.
Hindi mo ba ako kakausapin?
Tanong ni Tyron maya-maya.
It's a long drive to Manila, Raine.
Okay. Binabawi na niya. Kakausapin niya ito. Maybe it was time for them to have clarification and closure. Taas kilay na tinignan niya si Tyron. Anong gusto mong pag-usapan natin? Kung ang gusto mong pag-usapan ay ang namagitan sa atin. Sige, fire away. Magtanong ka na hanggang nasa mood akong sumagot at i-entertain ka. She heard him sigh. Pagkatapos ay itinigil nito ang sasakyan sa gilid ng kalsada at humarap sa kanya.
Karine is no longer my girlfriend.
Panimula nito habang nakatingin sa mga mata niya.
Naipaghiwalay ako sa kanya bago pa man ako umuwi sa Pangasinan. When I went to Boracay, I broke up with her. Hindi ko sinabi sa'yo kasi gusto kitang pagselosin.
Kung hiwalay na kayo, bakit hinalikan ka niya nang dumating tayo galing Baguio? Jealousy was reigning in her thoughts.
She wants me back.
Nagbaba ito ng tingin na parang hiyang-hiya.
I didn't know that she wants me back. Until today.
Lagi kayong magkasa...
That's because I'm trying to make you jealous.
Papakla itong natawa.
Parang di naman gumana. This morning, I decided that I had enough for waiting you to get jealous. And then Karine told me she wants me back and I said no. I didn't want to go back to her.
He looked deep into her eyes.
I want to be with you.
Sinalubong ni Raine ang matiim na titig ni Tyron at hinintay na sabihin nito ang tatlong salita na magpapasaya sa kanya. Kaya niyang kalimutan ang masasakit na naranasan dahil sa binata basta sabihin lang nito na mahal siya nito. But he didn't. He just stared at her like he was reading her very soul. Nag-iwas siya ng tingin. Drive. Kailangan maaga tayong makarating sa Manila. Habang nakatingin siya sa labas ng sasakyan, nararamdaman niyang nakatingin pa rin sa kanya si Tyron.
Raine, don't you believe me?
I believe you. Now, drive. She said in a cold voice. Nagpakawala ito ng malalim na buntong hininga. Saka pinatakbo uli ang sasakyan. Hindi siya umimik hanggang sa makarating sila sa Manila. Panay ang buntong hininga ni Tyron. Nagpapanggap lang siya na hindi niya ito naririnig. Every time he would call her name, she would pretend that she didn't hear him. All she needed were those 3 words and 8 letters. Iyon lang at wala nang iba. All she needed was to hear him say he loved her and everything would be all right. But he never did. She waited until they arrived in Manila. But he never told her he loved her. Nang makarating sila sa opisina ng Airgem Airlines, agad siyang bumaba ng sasakyan na hindi man lang nagpaalam sa binata. As she was walking towards the Airgem Airlines entrance, she heard Tyron call her name.
Raine!
Nilingon ni Raine ang binata at sa abot ng makakaya, malamig ang mga matang tinignan niya ito. Don't wait for me! Umalis ka na! I can take care of myself. Pagkasabi niyon, tinalikuran na niya ito.
Walang buhay na binuksan ni Tyron ang pinto ng condo unit niya nang marinig na may nag-doorbell. Pagkatapos niyang ihatid si Raine sa Airgem Airlines, doon siya tumuloy at ininom ang lahat ng alak na mayroon siya. Pero kahit ganoon, hindi pa rin siya malasing. He had a high tolerance for alcohol. Hey man, how's my honey? Tanong agad ni Euhens nang buksan niya ang pinto. It's in the parking lot. Sagot niya. Safe and sound. Euhens cringed. Yuck! You smell like a drunken man. Have you been drinking? Tyron shrugged, then went back to the living room where bottles of beer were scattered on the floor. He grabbed the beer on the center table and handed it to Euhens. Drink. Nah, I'm good. Sagot nito at umiling-iling habang tinitignan ang mga nagkalat na baso ng alak sa sahig. Alam mo ba kung anong oras pa lang? Hindi pa nga nagdidilim ang kalangitan, lasing ka na. Tyron grunted. May mali ba sa akin? He looked at his friend whose eyes were full of confessions. Is there something wrong with me? Mas gwapo naman ako kay Dark. Mas mabango ako sa kanya. Mayaman din naman ako. Mahal ko naman si Raine. Pero bakit hindi pa rin niya ako magawang mahalin? I told her that Karine and I broke up before I went to Pangasinan. Nahirapan ako na sabihin yun sa kanya. Nahirapan ako na aminin sa kanya na pinagselos ko lang siya. Tapos anong sasabihin niya? I believe you? Ano yun? Gaguhan? Ibinato niya ang hawak na bote sa sahig. Mabuti na lang at carpeted iyon kaya hindi nabasag. I can feel it, Yuhens. I know. Mahal niya ako. Nararamdaman ko yun. Pero bakit ayaw niya sabihin sa akin ang tatlong salita na yun na bubuhay sa pira-piraso kong puso? Napapalatak si Yuhens. Damn, man. If this is what being in love looks like, I'm not gonna fall for anyone. This is scary shit. I mean, look at you. Iminuwestra nito ang kamay sa kanya. You're a mess. I don't want to feel what you are feeling right now. A sly smile appeared on his lips. Yuhens, bud, trust me when I say that you will find your match. I just found mine and she just discarded me like I'm a piece of trash. Yuhens grimaced. Hindi ako posporo kaya wala akong kamatch. Sagot nito. Saka biglang sumeryoso ang muka. Anyway, what did you tell Raine? You were inside my car for 3 hours, Tyron. Wala ka man lang nagawa sa 3 oras na yun para sabihin sa kanya ang nararamdaman mo kung ano man yun? Nagkibit-balikat si Tyron. I told her na break na kami ni Karine and then... You already told me that part. Putol nito sa iba pa niyang sasabihin. Did you tell her that you love her? Natigilan si Tyron at tumingin sa kaibigan. Do I have to say it? Halata naman sa ikinikilos ko na mahal ko siya. Hindi ba niya makita yun? I broke up with Karine for her. Of course I love her. Itinirik ni Yuhens ang mga mata. Kaya naman pala. Sabi nito na parang naiintindihan ang problema niya. You see, my man, ang mga babae, gusto nilang marinig na galing sa bibig nating mga lalaki na mahal natin sila. At least that's what my mom said. Akala ko ba action speaks louder than words? Gago ka pala eh. Yuhens rolled his eyes. Hindi manghuhula si Raine. Hindi rin niya kayang sabihin ang laman ng isip mo. And yeah, action does speak louder than words, but not in every situation. Women need clarification. They need to hear those 3 magical words. When Yuhens said the magical words, he rolled his eyes in the air. Kailangan mo sabihin kay Raine na mahal mo siya. Hindi mo pinapahula mo yung tao. Saka, there's nothing wrong with you. Ipinikit ni Tyron ng mga mata at nag-isip kung paano sasabihin kay Raine na mahal niya ito. He couldn't just tell her. Kailangan niyang paghandaan yun. Hindi siya pwedeng pumalpak. Nakatibente ang sagot nito sa kaligayahan niya. And then, an idea popped into his mind. Kinuha ni Tyron ang cellphone sa bulsa at tinawagan ang pinsan niya sa ina. Hey, Valerian. It's me, Tyron. Sabi niya nang sagutin nito ang tawag. Can you do me a favor? Sure, cousin. Sabi nito sa baritonong boses sa kabilang linya. But you have to invest 10 million in my company for me to do that favor. Tyron grunted. Fine, ready the contract. Sabi niya na naiiling. Mukhang pera ka talaga. Yes, I am. He paused. So, what's this favor? Tyron opened his mouth to speak. I want you to...
Gabi na nang makauwi si Raine sa Pangasinan. Mabuti na lang at gising pa ang mga tao sa loob ng bahay. Nang makapasok siya sa loob, sinalubong siya ng mami niya. Kumusta ang lakad mo? Akala ko bukas ka pa uuwi. Tanong nito. I changed my mind, kaya umuwi ako. Sabi niya, Saka nginitian ang ina. Okay naman po ang lakad ko. It's fixed. We'll be leaving the day after tomorrow. Okay. Mag-goodbye na ako kay Marian ngayon pa lang. Nakangiting sabi nito. Kumain ka na ba? Kung hindi pa, pumunta ka na lang sa kusina. Tinirhan ka ng pagkain ni Tita Marian mo. Hindi po ako nagugutom. Magpapahinga na lang po ako. O sige, rest well, sweetie. Tumango si Raine, saka nagpunta sa kwarto niya sa third floor. Nang makapasok doon, dumiretso siya sa banyo at nag-half bath. Habang nasa ilalim ng shower, narinig niyang bumukas at sumara ang pinto ng kwarto niya. Sa isiping baka ang kanyang ina yon, hindi na niya yon pinansin. Then, moments later, the door in the bathroom opened, showing a naked Tyron. Tyron! Raine jumped a little when she saw him standing naked. Lumabas ka nga! Sabi niya, sabay takip sa masaselang parte ng kanyang katawan. Hindi niya alam na bumalik pala sa Pangasinan ang binata. She thought he had stayed in Manila. Tyron did not listen to her. He advanced towards her with a dark, menacing stance. When he reached her, hinalikan nito ang mga labi niya. She stilled. She froze. She stood there like a statue as Tyron roughly claimed her mouth. God, I miss his kisses. Bulong ng puso niya. So, she did what she wanted, and that was to kiss him back. Raine wrapped her arms around Tyron's neck and kissed him back with equal passion and ferocity. She felt him tense up, but seconds later, he pinned her on the bathroom tile, and then he dragged down his lips to her bare breast. Napapikit si Raine nang maramdamang marahan nitong minamasahe ang kanyang dibdib samantalang ang bibig nito ay abala sa nipple niya. Ah! Tyron! She moaned his name when his other hand went to touch her mouth. Tyron's lips traveled up to her lips, then he stared at her.
I miss you, Raine. I miss you so much. Please, just for tonight, be mine.
Sumikdo ang puso niya sa sinabi nito. Tyron.
Be mine. Even just for tonight.
Tyron whispered over her lips.
Make love to me, sweetheart.
Her head nodded, and Tyron's eyes lit up in triumph. Mabilis nitong hinalikan ang mga labi niya, saka bumaba ang halik papunta sa kanyang leeg, pababa sa mayayaman niyang dibdib, pababa sa kanyang puson. Lumuhod si Tyron sa sahig ng banyo. Nasabunutan niya ang binata nang halikan nito ang kanyang pagkababae. Tyron! Ungol niya nang hinawakan nito ang isa niyang paa at isinampay iyon sa balikat nito. Ngayon, nakabukaka na siya at napakalapit lang ng bibig ni Tyron sa pagkababae niya. He stared at her womanhood with full adoration in his butterscotch eyes.
So beautiful. So delicious.
Sabi nito bago inilapat ang mga labi sa hiyas niya. Ah! Ah! Sigaw niya nang walang tigil nitong dilaan ang kanyang hiyas. Parang mababaliw si Raine sa sarap na hatid ng dila nito sa pagkababae niya. Tyron licked, sucked, and nipped until her orgasm ripped through her. Pagkatapos ay binuhat siya nito at iniupo sa lababo na gawa sa marmol. Tyron's butterscotch eyes held need and pure hunger. He was hungry for her, and it added to the heat she was feeling inside her. He grabbed her legs, then parted them. Then he settled between her thighs. Pagkatapos ay walang sere-seremonyang ipinasok nito ang mahaba at matigas na pagkalalaki sa loob niya. Oh, God, Tyron! Ah! She moaned so loud that it echoed in the bathroom. Yes, harder! Habang hawak ang kanyang paa, mabilis at malakas ang bawat pag-ulos ni Tyron sa loob niya. Napakapit siya sa balikat nito para doon kumuha ng lakas.
Oh, Raine. God, I miss you.
Mas bumilis pa ang paglabas-pasok ng kahabaan nito sa pagkababae niya.
I miss this. Oh, fuck. Raine.
Raine gripped his shoulder when another orgasm hit her. Walang tigil pa rin sa pag-ulos si Tyron. Yeah, harder! Faster, Tyron! Sigaw niya nang maramdamang lalabasan na naman siya. Tyron never failed her. His thrusts were long, hard, and fast. For the first time in her life, she experienced a mind-shattering multiple orgasm, and she loved every minute of it. Tyron! Raine was chanting his name as if she's praying. Harder! More! Give me more! Mabilis at malakas ang paggalaw ni Tyron. Hindi ito tumigil hanggat hindi nila nararating ang rurok ng kaligayahan. And then, in the blink of an eye, Tyron's hot seeds spurted inside her, making her orgasm again. Hinihingal na tumingin sa kanya si Tyron. Isang munting ngiti ang kumawala sa mga labi nito.
It's amazing. You're amazing.
Matipid siyang ngumiti. It's mind-blowing.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Sagot nito na nakangiti. Pinangko siya nito papunta sa ilalim ng shower.
Let me bathe you, Raine.
Tango lang ang isinagot niya. Nag-umpisa na namang lumikot ang mga kamay nito sa masiselang parte ng katawan niya. After he had bathed her, tinuyo ni Tyron ang basa niyang katawan at buhok. Pagkatapos, binuhat siya nito at inihiga sa malambot na kama nang wala man lang suot kahit isa. Tyron. Tumagilid siya na higa paharap dito na nakahiga sa tabi niya. Let's talk about us. He hushed.
Let's talk about us tomorrow.
Mabilis siya nitong kinubabawan. Binigyan nito ng halik ang kaliwang nipple niya at matiim na tumitig sa kanyang mga mata.
Tonight, I will ravish you. I will ravish you until there's nothing left of you but me.
Chapter 20. Nang magising si Raine kinabukasan, wala na sa tabi niya si Tyron. She thought he was just in his room. Pero hanggang sa gumabi na, hindi pa rin niya nakita ang binata. Kaya naman nilapitan niya si Tita Marian na abala sa paghahanda ng hapunan nila. Tita? Nakangiti ang ginang na tumingin sa kanya. Yes, Iha? Nag-aalangan siya na magtanong pero kailangan niyang malaman kung nasaan si Tyron. Kailangan nilang mag-usap. Nasaan po si Tyron? Tita Marian's eyes lit up like newly installed Christmas lights. Oh, si Tyron? Inihatid niya si Karine sa Manila. Kaninang madaling araw sila umalis. A lightning of pain struck her heart, burning it and turning it into ashes. Magkasama na naman sila ni Karine? Pero sabi ni Tyron, hiwalay na sila noon pa. Nagsisinungaling ba ito sa kanya? Nagbaba si Raine ng tingin para itago ang panunubig ng mga mata. Ganoon po ba? Sige po, salamat. Tumalikod na siya at nagpunta sa kwarto niya. Nang makapasok sa kwarto, kaagad niyang inayos ang kanyang mga gamit, from her gadgets and clothes. Pagkalipas ng isang oras, natapos na siyang mag-ayos. Habang nakaupo sa gilid ng kama, naalala ni Raine ang pinagsaluhan nila ni Tyron kagabi. She could still remember it like it only happened a minute ago. She could still remember how he touched and pleasured her in more ways than she could imagine. Sa halip na mag-imo sa kwarto, napagdesisyonan niyang pumunta sa garden. Pero nang makalabas sa kwarto, napatigil siya sa paglalakad nang makita na medyo nakaawang ang pinto sa kwarto ni Tyron. She'd never been in his room. So, she got curious. Itinulak niya pabukas ang pinto at pumasok sa kwarto ng binata. Hindi niya napigilan ang sarili na mahiga sa kama nito. God, it smelled like Tyron. Sana umuwi ito ngayon. Bukas, aalis na sila at may posibilidad na hindi na niya makita si Tyron. Kahit hindi siya nito mahal, gusto niyang sabihin dito ang nararamdaman niya bago siya umalis. Sana umuwi si Tyron. She hoped. Tumagilid si Raine na higa at inamoy ang unan na gamit ni Tyron. It smelled like him. God, she had missed him when she got home. Makikita ko pa kaya siya? Iyon ang katanungan na paulit-ulit na itinatanong ng puso at isip niya. Ipinikit ni Raine ang mga mata. Hindi niya alam na nakatulog pala siya. Kung hindi pa siya ginising ng mami niya, hindi niya malalaman na nakatulog siya. Ma'am? Kinusot niya ang mga mata. Anong ginagawa ko rito? Her mother smiled. Mag-aagahan na tayo. Napamulagat siya. Ano? Di ba maghahaponan? Napailing-iling ang mami niya. You slept through the night, sweetie? Hindi ka na namin ginising kasi ang himbing ng tulog mo habang yakap ang una ni Tyron. Nag-iwas si Raine ng tingin nang mabanggit ang pangalan ng lalaki na bumabaliw sa puso at isip niya. Bumangon siya at bumaba sa kama. Magre-ready na po ako. Kailangan before lunch nasa airport na tayo. Sabi niya, saka sinuklay ang buhok gamit ang kamay. 1 p.m. ang flight natin. Sweetie, we could stay if you want. Her mom cut off her rambling. Mapait siyang ngumiti. We have to go, Mom. Kailangan nating asikasuhin ang insurance ni Daddy. Iyon lang at lumabas na siya ng kwarto ni Tyron at pumasok sa loob ng kwarto niya para maghanda sa pag-alis nila.
12 noon. Hindi mapakali si Tyron habang nakatingin sa entrance ng airport. He kept on pacing back and forth. Shit! Wala pa rin si Raine. Nasaan na kaya ito? Then, his phone beeped. Mabilis niyang binasa ang text. Napangiti siya nang mabasang galing iyon sa pinakamamahal niyang ina.
We're coming.
Tyron took a deep breath, put back his phone inside his back pocket, then faced his friends who volunteered to help. You. Itinuro niya si Lander. You will play the music. Madali lang naman yun. You just have to hit the play button. Tumangulang ito. Tyron looked at Euhens. The petals, the flowers, ikaw nang bahala doon. Euhens grinned. Don't worry, I'll be the best florist. Napailing-iling siya at tumingin kay Dark. Hindi ko alam kung anong ginagawa mo rito. But since you're already here, I want you to stay out of my sight and Raine's too. Tyron grinned wickedly. Sure, I can do that. But in return, you will let me invest in your company. Tyron sighed. Hindi talaga ito titigil hanggat hindi niya hinahayaang mag-invest sa kumpanya niya. Mabuti na lang at nagustuhan niya ang paliwanag nito kaninang umaga nang mag-volunteer na tumulong sa kanya. Deal, sabi niya. Saka tumingin kay Valerian, ang pinsan niya na may-ari ng Airgem Airline at airport na kinatatayuan nila ngayon. Since hindi ka kilala ni Raine, ikaw na ang bahala sa lahat. Valerian grimaced. I can't believe you're doing this for a girl. Sabi nito at umiling-iling pa. I love that girl, he said, making his friends groan. Then they left him. Natawa na lang si Tyron sa reaksyon ng mga ito. Someday, mangyayari din sa mga ito ang nangyari sa kanya at siya naman ang tatawa.
Nang tumigil ang sasakyan nila sa airport, may lumapit agad sa kanilang lalaki na naka-uniform na puti. Naisip ni Raine, security guard siguro ito ng airport.
Your plane ticket, madam.
The security guard's voice sounded sexy and manly. Dahil sa suot na cap, hindi niya makita ang mukha nito. Only his thin, kissable lips and pointed nose. Ibinigay ng mami niya ang ticket nila. Tinulungan sila ng guard na kunin ang mga gamit nila sa back compartment ng sasakyan at dinala yon sa bag scanner. Walang reklamong sumunod ang mami niya, si Tita Marian at Tito Ben. Kaya naman sumunod na lang siya sa mga ito. When they reached the gate that would lead them inside the plane, Raine frowned when the guard let Tita Marian and Tito Ben in. Hindi lang yon ang ipinagtaka niya. Bakit pinapapasok na sila ng guard sa plane samantalang 1 p.m. pa ang flight nila? It was just 12:10. Pero bago siya makapagreklamo o makapagtanong, pumasok na ang mami niya, kasama sina Tita Marian at Tito Ben. Nang makapasok si Raine sa eroplano, napalingon siya nang biglang sumara ang pinto at pumasok ang security guard sa cockpit. What the hell is going on? Mom, don't you find this weird? Tanong niya sa ina na abala sa pakikipag-usap kay Tita Marian. Her mom just smiled. Sweetie, just sit and relax. Sagot nito at bumalik na naman sa pakikipag-usap kay Tita Marian. Pumuntong hininga si Raine at sinunod ang sinabi ng ina. Umupo siya sa first row. Isinuot ang seatbelt at naglagay ng earphones sa mga tainga. She was listening to Maroon 5 song, Sugar, when she felt the plane take off. Mabilis niyang tinanggal ang earphones sa mga tainga at tumingin sa labas ng eroplano. Halos lumuwa ang mga mata niya na makitang nasa himpapawid na sila. When she saw the sign that it was now okay to unbuckle the seatbelt, kinalag niya iyon at lumapit sa ina na nakikipag-usap pa rin kay Tita Marian. Mom, tawag niya sa pansin nito. The plane just took off. Her mom looked at her, then smiled. I know, sweetie. You know? Kumunot ang noo niya. Then why are you not panicking? Mom, look at the whole plane. Tayong 4 lang ang sakay. Hush, my dear. Tita Marian cut her off with a smile. Everything will be fine. Napaamang si Raine sa nakangiti nitong mga labi. What the hell? Nananaginip ba siya? Ano bang nangyayari? She was about to search the whole plane when a song blasted on the speaker. It was Selena Gomez's song. The heart wants what it wants. And then from nowhere, Tyron showed up with a bouquet of tulips in his hand. He was wearing a black tuxedo and it suited him perfectly. His gorgeousness nearly caused her knees to wobble. Mabuti na lang at nakahawak siya sa isa sa mga upuan ng eroplano. Raine looked at Tyron with the pure, disbelief in her eyes. No way! This can't be true. But it feels so real. Nananaginip ba siya? Anong ginagawa mo rito? She asked, her voice almost a whisper. Tyron approached her and handed her the bouquet of tulips.
For you.
Napatitig si Raine sa mga bulaklak. She was incapable of moving at that moment, so she just stared at the flowers and him. Tyron let out a long breath, then he spoke.
I picked red tulip because for me, red symbolizes love. And that is what I feel for you.
Inisang hakbang nito ang pagitan nila at hinaplos ang pisngi niya.
Maybe you don't remember this, but you crashed into me in the airport.
Naalala niya yon. Ikaw yun nabangga ko? Tyron smiled, then nodded.
Yeah, that was me. You crashed into me and I never thought you'll be a part of my life. I have always believed in fidelity. I grew up believing that cheating is wrong. I have a personal issue about infidelity. And then that belief of mine was soon forgotten when my eyes met your tantalizing Argentine eyes. Nakalimutan ko ang paniniwala ko. Nakalimutan ko na may girlfriend ako. Nakalimutan ko ang lahat maliban sa kagustuhan kong maangkin ka. It was my first time wanting to own someone. Heart, body, mind, and soul. It was my first time to meet the green beast they call jealousy. It was my first time to meet the dark and dangerous beast they call possessiveness. It was my first time to meet Cupid's beast named love. Everything I feel for you is new to me, and I didn't know how to control what I feel for you. Bago sa akin ang mga emosyong naramdaman ko, kaya naman naguluhan at natakot ako. For me, love is just a word you say to someone special to you. And then I met you. You give meaning to the word love. You made me experience what love really is. Yes, Raine. I am irrevocably and unconditionally in love with you. Every part of me is in love with you. My mind, my body, my soul, and my heart. Natakot ako na baka iwan mo rin ako. Kasi, di ba, babalik ka sa Canada pagkatapos ng bakasyon mo. Natakot ako na baka hindi mo ako mahal. Natakot ako na baka paglalaroan mo lang ako at pinapaasa. Natakot ako na baka pag ibinigay ko sa iyo ang puso ko, pipira-pirsohin mo yun. Ayoko nang matakot. I need to face my fear for you. I have to conquer my fear in order for me to be with you. So here I am, facing my fear that you might reject me. Pero bahala na. Because if you reject me now, I have plan B, plan C, plan D, and we have a long list of the alphabet. I will never stop planning how you will fall for me until you say you love me too.
Kinagat ni Raine ang ibabang labi para mapigilan ang sarili na hindi umiyak. God! She really loved this man. She cleared her throat. When I met you, I knew right there and then that if given a chance, mahuhulog ang loob ko sa'yo. I just knew it. And after we made love, I knew I was doomed. I already knew that I was in love with you. I was just in denial about my feelings for you. She smiled. So, you don't need plan B, plan C, and plan D. I am already madly and deeply in love with you, Tyron. Tyron howled in happiness, then he dipped his head to capture her lips. And when their lips parted, they stared at each other lovingly. And then a loud gasp escaped from her lips when Tyron knelt on one knee and looked up at her with a diamond ring in his hand.
Raine, you are the stars in my sky. You are the air I breathe. You are the love of my life. And I want you to be the mother of my future children.
Matiim itong tumitig sa mga mata niya.
Raine Lynn Dizon, will you give me the privilege of calling you my wife?
Napangiti si Raine sa tanong nito. Do I have to answer that? Sa tingin ko, alam mo na ang sagot ko.
Answer it, sweetheart. And make me the happiest man alive.
Kinuha ni Raine ang singsing na hawak ni Tyron at isinuot yon sa daliri niya. Nakangiti siyang tumingin sa mukha ng fiancé. I do. Yes, I will marry you. She and Tyron came out from their own little world when they heard giggles and sobs. Nang tingnan niya kung sino yon, it was her mom and Tita Marian. They were crying as they giggled in happiness. Kita mo na, Mare? Sabi ko ng bagay sila eh. Sabi ni Tita Marian sa mami niya. Ang galing talaga nating mag-matchmake. Buti na lang pumayag kang magbakasyon dito sa Pilipinas para magkakilala mga anak natin. Oo nga. Her mother laughed. Magbalain na tayo. She squealed.
Congratulations, son!
Sabi ni Tito Ben na tango lang ang isinagot ni Tyron. Excited na ako, wala eh. Excited na ako maging lola. Her mom and Tita Marian giggled. Nagkatinginan sila ni Tyron at nagkatawanan. Ina-matchmake nila tayo, wala man lang tayong kaalam-alam. Sabi niya.
Oo nga.
Sang-ayon ng fiancé niya.
I'm glad they matched-maked us. Because of them, I met you.
I love you, Tyron. She said lovingly to her fiancé.
I love you more, Raine. Am I late?
Tanong ni Yuhen sa may dalang box na puno ng petals.
Did you already say yes?
Tanong nito kay Raine. Oo. Yuhen sighed in annoyance, then threw all the petals at her and Tyron.
There! Romantic!
Pagkasabi niyon, naglakad ito papunta sa kung saang parte ng eroplano. Nagkatawanan sila ni Tyron pagkatapos ay naglapat ang mga labi nila.
Epilogue.
Blow the candles now, Daddy!
His son gleefully said while bouncing up and down. Parang ito ang may birthday dahil ang saya-saya nito at mas excited pa sa kanya.
Daddy! Blow the candles na po!
Nakasimangot na sabi nito.
I want to eat the cake! I'm hungry! And Granny Marian said that if I'm hungry, I should eat because the soldiers in my tummy will hurt my stomach.
Nagpapaniwalaan naman sa lola mo. Naiiling na sabi ni Tyron. Humalokip-kip ito.
I have soldiers to feed, Daddy, so blow the candles already.
With a smile on his face, Tyron leaned in, made a wish, and then blew the candles.
Eat na po!
Sabi ni Timber na may nakaredy ng plato. Natatawang nilagyan niya ng cake ang pinggan nito at hinalikan ang anak sa noo. I love you, baby. His son grimaced.
Daddy, don't kiss me. I'm a man now.
The firmness in his son's voice made him laugh. Baby, you're just 7 years old. Humalokip-kip lang ang anak niya. Pagkatapos, ay nag-umpisa na itong kumain ng birthday cake niya. Ginulo ni Tyron ang buhok nito at niyakap ang asawa na abala sa paglalagay ng pinggan sa mesa. It was just a simple birthday celebration. Only his family was present. Mas gusto ni Tyron ang ganoong selebrasyon dahil mas ramdam niya ang pagmamahal ng kanyang pamilya. Speaking of his family, his parents were not present for the simple reason that they were now in Amsterdam having a second honeymoon. Ew! Samantalang ang ina naman ni Raine nasa Canada. Hindi ito nakauwi dahil abala sa kabubukas pa lang nitong negosyo na flower shop.
Happy 31st birthday, sweetheart.
Raine kissed him on the lips, and as always, his heart did a somersault. 8 taon na ang nakakalipas mula nang ikasal sila. Pero nakukuha pa rin itong palakasin at pabilisin ang tibok ng puso niya. Raine really was the love of his life. He was now 31 years old. He was happily married to the most lovable woman in the universe, with an adorable son named Timber. And now, they were expecting their second child. Walang paglagyan ang sayang nararamdaman niya sa mga oras na iyon, kasama ang asawa at anak. Tyron looked at the woman whose eyes still magnified him. Her Argentine eyes never ceased to make his heart thump inside his chest. "Thank you," he said lovingly to his wife. "Thank you for loving me and marrying me. Thank you for being my wife and putting up with me for 8 years now." Mahina itong tumawa at hinalikan sa mga labi.
Tyron, just like what I promised at the altar, I'll be with you for as long as I breathe.
That made his heart melt. I think I just blushed. Natatawang tinampal ni Raine ang balikat niya.
Ginagawa mo naman yan sa akin araw-araw. It's only fair.
Tyron grinned, then pressed his lips on hers. His hand was wandering on his wife's thigh when she slapped his hand. Binigyan siya nito ng masamang tingin at tumingin sa anak nilang abala sa pagkain ng birthday cake niya.
Tyron, wag kang manyak. Nasa harap tayo ng anak natin.
Sabi nito, saka piningot ang kanyang tenga na ikinasimangot niya. "But it's my birthday," reklamo niya.
Mamaya ng birthday sex present mo.
Sabi ni Raine na ang tinutukoy ay ang isa sa mga regalo nito kapag kaarawan niya.
Asikasuhin muna natin ang mga bisita natin.
As if on cue, bumukas ang pinto ng bahay nila at pumasok doon ang mga baliw niyang kaibigan. Nangunguna sa mga iyon sina Yuhens, Calix, Imar, Lander, Train, and Dark. "Happy birthday!" sigaw ni Yuhens nang makalapit sa kanila. "Happy 18th birthday, my man!" Biro nito na may ibinigay na malaking birthday gift box sa anak niya. Tyron gave Yuhens an arched look. "Really, Yuhens? Ako ang may birthday ngayon, hindi ang anak ko." "So?" sabi nito. "Mas gusto kong bigyan ng regalo si Timber kaysa sayo." Napailing-iling na lang si Tyron at tinignan ng ibang kaibigan na abala sa pagkain. Tumikim siya. "Kumakain na kayo, hindi niyo pa nga ako binabate. Kayo na, nahiya naman ako sa inyo." Puno ng sarkasmong sabi niya. "Teka lang, mabulunan sana kayo." It was Calix who spoke. "Anong gusto mo, bud? Pang MMK na pagbate. Nagsabi ka sana para nagawan kita ng makabagbag damdaming speech." "Yeah," sabi ni Lander. "You do this every year. Nakakasawa ng batiin ka ng happy birthday. Saka, you don't need our gifts. Mayaman ka na. Go buy yourself a gift." Pinaikot ni Tyron ang mga mata. Saka niyakap ang asawa. "Sweetheart, ikaw, anong gift mo sa akin maliban sa matamis mong I love you?" Raine smiled.
I love you, Tyron. At hindi ako magsasawang mahalin ka. Sapat na yun na regalo sa'yo.
Tyron waited for a second, and then he heard his friends groan in disgust. There it was. That always made his day. "Ah!" Inarap siya ni Yuhens mula sa paikipaglaro sa anak niya. "Can you please tone your cheesiness down? Jeez! It's fucking gross!" Tyron rolled his eyes. "Mag-asawa na kasi kayo," sabi niya. Saka hinalikan ng asawa sa pisngi para mas inggitin pa ang mga ito. "Look at me. I'm happy. Go and find yourself a wife, each of you guys. Ang tatandaan nyo na eh." Umingo si Calix. "Bud, I'm only 32. Me too, sabi ni Lander. Me? 3, sabi ni Imar, na abala sa pagnguya ng pagkain. Dark raised his hand, holding a soda. I'm 31, he said, then grinned. And I'm handsome, Raine said while walking towards the sink to wash his hands. Guys, you're not getting any younger, sabi ni Tyron. Saka tinapik ang balikat ni Euhens. Ikaw pare, kailan ba mag-aasawa? Euhens grinned wickedly. Malapit na. Ikidupin ko pa ang bride ko. Then I'm off to church. Napailing-iling si Tyron. Kailan ba sineryoso ni Euhens ang usapang pag-aasawa? It had been 8 years since he and Raine got married at a young age. He was just 23 back then, and Raine was 21 when they met and got married. Kahit maagang nag-asawa, hindi niya ayon pinagsisisihan. Raine gave him the most amazing 8 years of his life, and counting. Hanggang ngayon, wala pa ring asawa ang mga kaibigan niya. They were all still single. Lahat yata ay nasa early 30s na ang edad, pero ayun, mga single pa rin at hindi pa nahahanap ang mga match. But he knew that someday, they would fall in love. And it would be his time to laugh at their misery. Tyron came out of his reverie when he heard his son shout in glee.
Red!
His son shouted when Creed and Lockett, together with their son, Red, entered his household. Tumakbo si Red palapit kay Timber at nag-fist bump ang dalawa. Natawa si Tyron kasi parang matatanda na ang dalawa. Even Creed laughed at their sons. Hey man, tinapik ni Creed ang balikat niya. Happy birthday. Lockett handed him a gift and smiled.
For you.
Tinanggap ni Tyron ang regalo at tinignan ng masama ang mga kaibigan na abala pa rin sa pagkain. Sina Creed at Lockett may regalo sa akin. Kayo wala. Himutok niya. Nilunok ni Imar ang kinakain saka tumayo. You gotta go, man. May board meeting pa ako eh. Bye! Malalaki ang hakbang nito palabas ng bahay niya. Happy 18th birthday, buddy! Pabirong habol na sigaw nito bago tuluyang makalabas. Tyron shook his head in disbelief. Pumunta lang pala si Imar para kumain. Why was he even friends with these lunatics? Nang ibalik niya ang atensyon sa anak, kalaro na nito si Red. Si Euhens naman, pinakailaman ang mga alak niya sa minibar. Si Calix, kumakain pa rin. Si Lander naman, abala sa pagtipa sa cellphone. Sina Creed at Lockett naman, nagsusubuan. Natigilan si Tyron nang may yumakap sa kanya at may humilik sa leeg niya. Napangiti siya dahil alam niyang ang pinakamamahal na asawa yon. Raine whispered to his ear.
They're busy.
She kissed the back of his ear.
Do you want to claim your birthday sex now?
A sly grin crept into his lips. Yeah? Now? Raine seductively smiled at him.
Yes, now.
I like that. Tyron whispered over her lips. He was about to press his lips on hers when someone pulled the hem of his shirt. He looked down and saw Timber. Yes, baby?
Come play with me, Daddy.
He was having a freaking boner, and his son wanted to play. What the fuck? Sometimes, he thought that Timber could sense if he had a boner. Lagi kasi itong wrong timing. Pero wala naman siyang magawa kung hindi halikan ang mga labi ng asawa at naipaglaro sa anak nila. So, what do you want to play, baby? Tanong niya at binuhat si Timber.
Put me down, Daddy.
And Tyron did. So, what game do you want to play?
Daddy, may playmate na ako, si Red. Sinabi lang ni Tito Euhens na mag-glide daw ako sa'yo para daw mabitin ka. Tito Yuen's promised me to buy a very big helicopter toy.
His eyes were sporting innocence.
Pero bakit naman po kayo mabibitin, Daddy? Marami naman pong food.
Tyron gritted his teeth in irritation, then glared at Yuhens, who was snickering and leaning at the minibar. He let out a deep breath. Kailan ba magbabago ang isang yun? Himala na yata. Talagang inborn na ang pagiging lunatic ni Yuhens. Hindi lang ito miyembro ng lunatic club. Ito ang leader ng mga baliw. Nilapitan niya si Yuhens. Don't make my son a liar, Yuhens. He snorted. Lahat ng tao nagsisinungaling, Tyron. But Timber is just a kid. Yuhens chuckled. I was just messing with you. You can mess with me, but not my son, he said in a cold voice. He's just a kid. Huwag mo siyang gawing sinungaling. I don't want my son to grow up as a liar. Naiiling na napapangiti si Yuhens habang nakatingin sa kanya. You've changed a lot. Good change. You look happy all the time. I sometimes envy you, you know? You are married to a woman who loves you unconditionally. Saan kaya ako makakahanap ng babae na mamahalin ako at ang kabaliwan ko? Sometimes, life sucks. Tyron frowned at his friend. Nakita mo na ba ang kamatch mo? Kailan ang kasal? Yuhen snorted then laughed nonchalantly. Fuck off, Ty. Hindi ako posporo para magkaroon ng match. Sabi nito. Sa kanya iniwan sa minibar at nakigulo sa iba pa nilang kaibigan sa hapagkainan. Tyron could feel it in his gut. Yuhens was in big trouble. And when I say trouble, I mean woman trouble.
From behind, naramdaman ni Raine na niyakap siya ni Tyron. Nasa terasa siya ng bahay nila at nakatingin sa bituin sa kalangitan.
It's a long day. Pasensya na. Mga baliw talaga ang mga kaibigan ko. Talagang nagbalot pa sila ng pagkain.
Sabi ni Tyron, saka siya hinalikan sa leeg. Napaungo si Raine sa ginawa nito. Sumandal siya sa matitipuno nitong dibdib. Are you happy, Tyron? Humarap siya sa asawa. Masaya ka ba sa piling ko? Tyron smiled. His eyes were full of love for her.
Raine, you are my life. Tapos tinatanong mo kung masaya ako sa'yo? Oo naman.
Lumamlam ang mga mata nito.
I should be the one asking you that. You gave up your career for me. Hindi ka na bumalik sa Canada dahil sa akin. You had given up too much for me. Dapat nga ako ang magtanong yan sa'yo.
He caressed her face lovingly.
Are you happy with me, sweetheart?
Raine smiled, then claimed the lips of her possessive and always jealous husband. Naging ugali na niya na umiwas sa mga adan para hindi ito magselos. Other than his friends, hindi na siya lumalapit sa ibang lalaki para walang gulo. Tyron. She kissed his lips, then his nose, then his chin. Mahal na mahal kita. I gave up my work because I love you. And I want to be with you. Gusto kong alagaan ka at ang anak natin. Dahil gusto kong maramdaman niyo ang pagmamahal ko sa inyo. So, don't ask me that question. You made me happy, Tyron. Very happy. Tyron smiled in happiness, then dipped his head to claim her mouth. Napapikit si Raine nang maramdamang dumapo ang kamay nito sa mayayaman niyang dibdib at marahang minasahe yon. Isang mahinang ungol ang lumabas sa bibig niya nang gumapang ang halik nito patungo sa leeg niya at bahagya iyong kinagat. Oh! She moaned. Napatili si Raine nang bigla siyang binuhat ni Tyron at dinala sa kama. Nang maihiga siya, kaagad siya nitong kinubabawan at hinalikan sa mga labi. She moaned when Tyron took off her blouse and then kissed her bare stomach.
6 months from now, manganganak ka na.
Sabi nito nang halikan ang tiyan niya.
I'm excited.
Raine smiled. Yeah, me too. Sabi niya. Tyron's lips started moving towards the valley of her breast. Napasabunot siya sa buhok ng asawa nang ipasok nito ang nipple niya sa mainit nitong bibig at nilaro yun. Oh, Tyron. She moaned. Pinakawalan ni Tyron ang mayayaman niyang dibdib. Bumaba ang mga labi nito papunta sa pagkababae niya na nababalot pa rin ng pajama. Tyron was about to take off her pajama when they heard a knock from the door, and then Timber's voice filled their ears. Mommy? Daddy? Are you awake? Can I sleep in your bed? Nagkatingin na sila ni Tyron. She could see the frustration coating his expression. Go on. Open the door. Natatawang sabi ni Raine sa asawa. Tyron sighed and then went to open the door. Siya naman ay mabilis na isinuot ang blusa na hinubad nito. Timber entered their room with a big grin on his innocent face. Mommy! Mabilis itong nahiga sa kama nila at yumakap sa kanya. I love you, Mommy! I love you too, baby. Tyron lay on the bed next to their son. Pinapagitnaan nila si Timber.
Why are you here in our room, baby?
Tanong ni Tyron sa anak nila.
Natatakot ka ba sa room mo?
Mabilis na umiling si Timber. No way, Daddy. I'm not scared. Sabi ni Tito Yuhens, dito ako matulog sa room niyo ni Mommy. Tapos tomorrow, ibibigay niya sa akin yung airplane toy na nakita ko sa laptop. Sabi ni Tito Yuhens, sa Amerika lang daw yan nabibili kaya pumayag ako. Inosente ang mga mata nito na tumingin sa kanila ni Tyron. Okay lang naman, di ba, Mommy? Di ba, Daddy? Tyron groaned, then buried his face on the pillow.
I'm going to kill him.
Sabi nito na ang tinutukoy ay si Yuhens. Si Raine naman ay napangiti lang. Yes, baby. Okay lang na dito ka matulog ngayong gabi. Gawain na talaga ni Yuhens na i-bribe si Timber, kaya naman hindi na siya nagulat. She leaned to Tyron and kissed his lips. Ay, bukas pa naman.
Kakatayin ko bukas si Yuhens.
Naiinis na sabi nito. Saka niyakap ang anak nila.
Okay lang, anak. You can sleep here. Hindi ka ba inaantok, anak? Tulog ka na, baby.
Napailing-iling na lang si Raine dahil alam niya ang dahilan ng asawa kung bakit pinapatulog agad nito ang anak nila. No, Tyron. We can't do that while Timber is here.
Bathroom.
Putol nito sa sasabihin niya habang matiim na nakatingin sa kanyang mga mata.
We'll do it in the bathroom.
Hindi na lang siya umimik. Saka hinaplos ang buhok ng anak. Kapag si Tyron ang nasa mood na makipagtalik sa kanya, gagawa ito ng paraan para maangkin siya. Minutes later, Timber was already deep in his sleep, and so was Tyron. Mahina siyang natawa. Ang lakas magplano, matutulog naman pala. She smiled, then pressed her lips on Tyron's cheek. I love you, Tyron. Then she kissed her son on the temple. I love you, baby. Raine thanked God for giving her a very loving husband and a very adorable son. And with a smile on her face, she closed her eyes and fell asleep. Wakas.